So where's the bones from the lobster?
In there.
What are they doing in there?
You said put them in a pan, right? So that's in a pan.
With this?
Go in here with the sauce?
Yeah.
What you can do with the bones in there? You gonna eat them?
Strain it.
Oh.
One of the common problems I see is that people try and get too much pasta through the pasta machine.
What's that? What's that do?
I don't know.
So they've got to roll it flat here, and then you change the head and put it through the spaghetti bit.
And then all you do is just snap it off.
That's a beautiful thing.
What's gonna be the real treat is making the spaghetti. I've never made spaghetti.
Me neither.
Oh!
Now for the lobster. It goes into boiling hot water for just a minute or so. What happens here is it separates the meat from the shell. Then you can take the meat out, but it's still raw.
So if they cook it too much, they can't chop it up?
It does chop up, but it's very, very tough in the sauce.
Baby, who is Blanche?
What is this? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't have the faintest idea.
And now to get the meat out, we want two things, really. We want the meat and we want the shell. Twist the back. We're going to use all the juice and all the bits, but the lobster meat now is raw. Still raw inside. And you take a pair of scissors and just... the whole tail will now just come out. Exactly the same as peeling a prawn. Take the claws off, and then all these bits will just come out.
Loads of beautiful meat in there, as long as they know where to find it.
And what I do is get a pot, a little bit of oil, and then you start to roast the bones. Drop the head in, and just use the mallet. So to make the sauce rich, I've got a couple of key things. Brandy, rice, and tomato paste.
You don't put stock in?
Just water.
What does the rice do, please?
The starch in the rice thickens the sauce.
And the rice separate, you think?
Yes, you have to cook it separate.
Blue team, but at the moment they're in a bit of a tiz.
I'm at a loss because I don't know how much flour.
Neither of them have ever made pasta. They're not thinking clearly.
3 eggs, egg yolks.
They're not thinking calmly.
500 grams, I don't know what that is.
Because pasta is quite simply making the egg and the flour into a modelling dough and then shaping it.
So, Elizabeth, have you put the flour, salt, eggs, yolk, and the
Yes,
olive?
I put them into the food processor.
Okay. Do you put them in the food processor?
Yeah?
Okay.
Elizabeth started doing the sauce before Martha, but didn't communicate to Martha what she was doing.
I put some brandy too.
Let's get drunk.
They've got some basic instruction, so hopefully they can work it out.
Place the shells in the pan and heat.
Yes, I did that.
The shells back in the water. That I don't understand.
So where's the bones from the lobster?
In there.
What are they doing in there?
You said put them in a pan, right? So that's in a pan.
With this?
Go in here with the sauce?
Yeah.
What you can do with the bones in there? You gonna eat them?
Strain it.
Oh.
Just take them out here.
Never heard of this before in my life. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Martha,
Yeah?
I'm making the spaghettis now.
Elizabeth, what she just made is tagliatelle. But if one makes tagliatelle, the other one makes spaghetti, then they're two completely different dishes.
Make it thinner. Okay. Elizabeth, how do you make the spaghetti thin?
I use the one in the middle.
Yes, I used that twice, and it's thin enough, I think.
And then in the one in the middle.
One in the middle.
And so you have the spaghettis.
Here.
Not the one in the top, the one in the middle.
There it is. Hey! Okay. I've never done this before, but I'll do it again.
Did you cook your spaghettis?
I'm putting it in right now.
Okay, I'm doing it too.
Okay. Oh, I made spaghetti for the first time. And it's looking good.
That's it? Good.
I have my sauce in the pan and I just strained my spaghetti.
Yes, they're not cooked. You put the lobster. Did
I'm
you?
gonna put the lobster in there right now because it needs to cook some.
I've never seen anybody pull a lobster apart with their bare hands.
Shouldn't.
Well, most people...
Oh, you cut it in...
Most people chop things with a knife.
Yes, you're right.
I'm putting the rice out of the strainer into the sauce.
The rice is there to thicken Martha's sauce. She doesn't know that. She wants to put the rice in the dish, so she's scraping it off. I mean, who knows what else she might be scraping out of there?
There you are. Oh.
Right, blue team. They look considerably different from each other.
I couldn't see her.
We've got two very different looking dishes, one of spaghetti, one of tagliatelle. I'm really amazed because neither of you two had ever prepared a lobster. And neither of you two had ever made pasta. And I have to congratulate the pair of you on getting dishes up at all.
Whoa.
Martha, your pasta's really good. It's rolled out thin enough, it's cut well, it's cooked perfectly. Your lobster's cooked really, really nicely. You've got fruity tomato in your sauce. You didn't need to scrape the rice off the shell and put it in the dish. But Martha, for someone that's never made pasta and never cooked a lobster, this is nothing short of miraculous. Elizabeth, you've cooked your pasta okay, but you haven't rolled it thin enough. It's really, really thick.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Your pasta, Elizabeth, is French in flavour. It's full of brandy. I mean, that is brandy lobster pasta. How much brandy's in there?
Half a ladle.
Right, that's probably the aperitif and the digestive all at the same time. Considering the starting point, you did really well. You, Martha, understand flavour. That's big and bold and really, really gutsy. There's a little bit too much in the bowl. Actually, there's way too much in the bowl. They don't look the same, they don't taste the same, but actually, we got 2 bowls of pasta with lobster and sauce. Congratulations for that.